So, here we are. We are now a TikTok-less nation. I wanted to say a few final things before the app went down, but as the video I had attempted to make was uploading, TikTok went down ahead of time. Instead of downloading all my videos, I had decided to take a 3-hour nap. So I couldn't even get to all those that I wanted to before the band said, nope, bye-bye. I had to write a speech about this, and I'm glad I did, because that way I didn't lose all my words. And also I'm not that great at ad-libbing anyways, so. I wanted to say a few final things. It was uncertain that it would go down, but it went down ahead of time, no less, because out of spite or time zone nonsense, I guess. It's better when we're the ones causing the government's uncertainty, because that's democracy and liberty, right? But as it seems, they are now making for themselves the power to disrupt our lives, whether we, the people, outspeak against it or not. First of all, I wanted to say I apologize. Mostly for being so quiet and unspoken on several issues, this one included. The few times I had tried, I would usually be accosted by people of the opposite viewpoint in the comments, and out of tiredness, and in the interest of my own mental health, I'd either delete the video or turn the comments off, despite whether or not the video itself was taking off. It may seem cowardly, I admit, and it may seem justified. Either way, I don't feel sometimes it was the correct decision. There are more important things going on out there than the feeling of someone else's selfishness or unkind thoughts being challenged, my own included. I also wanted to apologize for not interacting with as many as my followers or friends as they or I would have liked. Life does get in the way, and my own anxieties and social disabilities certainly didn't help with that. Nevertheless, they have crossed my mind several times. Secondly, of course, I owe so many of them a thank you. A thank you for being something to look forward to on a regular basis, whether it was day by day, week by week, or weekly not weekly, randomly or monthly. Thank you to my friends for sending me such goofy and funny videos and by keeping me in the loop on more serious things, and for finding me across time and loss of contact. And I wanted to thank those who had become TikTok friends with me, whether through a comment I made, a video they liked, or whatever reason there was. Those friends include, and are not limited to, Blue Jay, Blue Boy Cosplays, The Bearded Bard, Mika, Defiant Cupcake, who I sincerely hope pulls through this cancer treatment with flying colors. That I cannot express how I hope that all ends well. Hannes Bananas, The Girl Born of Flames, Eldritch Author, Cartoon RL, Mama Blur, Gemin Pottery, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope to find them on other socials soon, because I wanted to order some pieces from him, and I never got the chance. Cherry Bomb Vic, I don't know if I actually was friends with them, but we had certainly interacted through comments. Sarah Dernesk, Dareborn/DJ, Lich Warrior, The Healing Dragon, Red Lich, Cherry Luna, Risa Lynn, Matman, Raiden Photos, and Kai.Writes. And the many, many of them that I haven't mentioned, thank you for the messages, the duets, the comments, stitches, etc. It's been a pleasure knowing you, and though I never got to meet some of you in person, especially my fellow cosplayers and D&D nerds, I will always like to take the chance to meet, should it arise. And of course, thank you to the many, 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 many people I have followed who have made me laugh, cry, cheer, or smile on the good days and bad for your incredible, informative, and sometimes therapeutic content. This includes, but is not limited to, See Ya Later, Fire Department Chronicles, Youth Pastor Ryan, Scotty Wartooth, who used one of my sounds and made my day, Iron Sanctuary, Athena Grimes, Halsey Bella, Unlearn 16, Jaden Animations, Katsura Sunshine, Jex Jordan, I think it's either Jex or Jax, I may have misspelled that, Tiger Bomb, Dustin Poitner, Call Me Tovi, Inkfey, It Ain't Easy Being Wheezy, Viking Goddess, Jorge Rivera Herans, I hope I'm saying that right, I probably butchered it. Thank you so much for all of your epic content across all platforms. That is stellar stuff. Craig, not Craig, DannyPhantom.exe, Jacques Zwipper, Merv the Cat, Book Talk by Sydney, Pat Manzi, Absolute either Kyoshiism or Kyoshism, Anna Lapwood, Under the Desk News, Itty Bitty Kylo, Pearl Mania, Your Fellow Pagan, Panda Red, Laura High, Dr. Mick, Endeavorance, Valenti Videos, Uncle Copper, Valiant Fox, excuse me. Eyelash in my eye. Fun stuff. Darkside Divas, No Panic Button, Vackhammer Barbarian, Che Jim, I hope I'm saying that right, and Bar None. I've followed as many of you as I can on the other socials and hope to keep seeing you around. I also wanted to thank my 155.8 thousand followers at the time. Y'all kept my spirits high and gave me a smile when I recognized your comments, and I could not have made it this far without you, obviously. I'm glad I could have at least provided something for folks out there who needed it. I am going to miss the app. The easiness of it, the algorithm, the ease of video editing and sound finding information. It definitely had its problems, like the duet lag when trying to sing and the other technical issues I came across, and the overwhelmingness of it sometimes. But this has been such a fantastic creative outlet for me in a way that I desperately needed since I joined in 2020. It was also a damn good source of new music for me, and I think that may be what I miss the most, the sounds. I don't know how good YouTube or Instagram are at that, but I guess we'll find out if I ever figure out how to work those. And make no mistake, I'm not deleting that account. I don't even think I could at this point in time. I want to keep all my favorites and my sounds if we get them back. You can find me here on YouTube as He Who Talks with Ticks now, and on Instagram as Omniworld Imaginator, OMNIWORLD One word, no capitals, no numbers. We'll see how long it takes me to make content here, if I get used to it, or if I figure it out, or if I'm up for it. Until things clear up, and hopefully we can rely on good old President Donald Trump to pull some shit to bring it back in a way that does not ruin the experience for us. Until then, never lose hope, Cheesy, I know. Keep fighting the noble in proper fights, and never, ever stop learning and growing and educating. Thank you again. I'll see you around.